Okay, page 5. Your A piece is 10 inches long by 6 1/8. Your B pieces are, this looks long to me. No. Okay, 6 1/2 by 6. You need 2 of those. Your C pieces are 5 1/2 across by 7 1/2 down. 2 of those. And your D pieces are 5 3/4 inches across, 7 1/8 long. You need 2 of those. Okay, now we'll get our scoreboard. Okay, so put A in on the 6 1/8 inch side, and we will score it at 1/2 and 5/8. Okay, that's A. Your B pieces, you're going to score them at 1/2 on the 6 1/2 inch side. Then rotate a 1/4 turn and score again at 1/2 and 5 1/2. So both of those, same thing. 1/2 on the 6 1/2 inch side. Rotate it 90 degrees or a 1/4 turn, and then score again at 1/2 and 5 1/2 on the 6 inch side. Your C pieces, score those at 1/2 on the 7 1/2 inch side. And lastly, your D pieces, score them at 1/2 on the 5 3/4 inch side. Okay, perfect. Put your scoreboard away. Add score tape to all those 1/2 inch sections. And then miter, and then fold, and then crease. I might do this off camera because there is no reinventing the wheel on this one. It's all straightforward. Make sure on your A piece that you don't, there's 2 score lines, but doesn't make a difference. Just make sure there's still that space in between the tape and the first score line. There it is. Okay, so I will be right back. Okay, so just finishing the mitering of all the corners here, just making sure that you don't cut into that second score line, just go to the first one. Alright, and bye-bye biddies, let's get our next page all together. So we're grabbing a new base page. The 3/4 inch sections are on the left. We are, I forgot again to do this first. Oh my gosh. Miter and, crease and fold and crease all of your score lines. Piece A will be going on the left side of your base page. There we go. The 2 B pocket pieces will be going onto the base page, one above the other. Okay, so one at the top. So the opening of the pockets is on the right hand side. And then the other pocket will go right below it. See if I left myself enough room, just. Okay, there we go. We've got one pocket here, and we've got one pocket here. Now your C pieces are going to go on the base page. Oh. And they're going to cover up the pockets. Now the C pieces are going to overlap just a smidge. So if you don't want them to overlap, that is completely fine. That's a personal choice. I made it this way because I wanted 5x7s to be able to fit on here. But you can completely feel free to cut these down a little bit so that they don't overlap. Your album, your choice. So when you put the one on the bottom, you'll have to open up the top one first. And they just overlap a ½ inch. But yeah, you don't have to have them overlap. I did it that way, but you don't have to. And then the D piece, or D pieces, are going to go on the inside of A. Okay, and they're going to go centered left. They're going to go on the left side and the right side, centered top to bottom. Feel free to measure exactly. I am going to just kind of eyeball it. But please feel free to make it exact if you so desire. Okay, now just make sure that these are both even. You want them exactly the same. Okay, and it goes like that. So, you've got your D pieces here. You'll want magnets there. So let's start with that. You can have the A over the right over the left or left over right. Either way, doesn't matter. I normally go right over left, but looks like I'm going left over right on this one. There we go. That's one. Now you'll want magnets going from your C pieces to the B pockets. Okay, there's one, there's the other one, and now you'll want, I mean, you can either do magnets from this D or on the A over top of the pockets, or you can do swing tabs here and here. So completely your choice. I'm going to leave it for now because I haven't decided exactly what kind of closure I'm going to have. So I'm going to leave that for now, and I'm going to get my pattern paper ready. Okay, so I've got a few pieces of pattern paper already on here. These two are extra cardstock that was not part of the collection. It was just in my stash. And then got, these are the pockets. Alright, so I want to put swing tabs here and here. So what I've done is I've got one magnet in here, and then I've layered the pattern paper over top of it. So I'm going to figure out where it is that I want my swing tabs exactly. So I'm going to go high up here, so just make a mark with a pen so you know where you want it. I'm going to go right there, and then put the bottom one so it kind of matches. That looks about right. Okay, so now you know where to punch the holes on these. So use a pokey tool or a pair of scissors or something to punch a hole. Oh, and then I need a couple brads. Okay, so what you want to do is put one magnet, let it adhere to the one that's already underneath here. Okay, and then put it through the hole. Okay, and then you need a little piece of score tape. Oh, I should have done this beforehand. So put the score tape on the magnet and remove, let's just do it like this. And remove the backing. Okay, let it attach to its counterpart again, and there we go. Now the magnet is adhered, and we'll do the same thing on the bottom. So punch your hole. Get some, make sure you know which side is the side you need to put the score tape on. Okay, and put this one through. The magnet attach, close this up, and there we go. So now we have our magnets, and we can put on this front piece of paper now. You don't have to do magnetic swing tabs. You can do some other closure. You can just use magnets straight up, or you can put this piece of paper down first and then glue, like you can have like something glued here with a magnet on this side so that it's like something that just lifts up with this. Does that make sense? Let me give you an example. For instance, you can use one of the chipboard pieces and have it half adhered to this part, and then have a magnet on the other side so that it magnets here, so then it lifts up. There's so many options. This is just kind of what I'm doing, so then those go over like that. Now we can put the rest of the pattern paper on. So on these two I've just got the plain blue here. So I'll do this one first. Oh yeah, I always like to put a little bit of score tape over the tines. There's one, and then the other one. Okay. Fabulous. And then the last pieces over here, I'm going to do some yellow in the center, and then I've got blue on the top and the bottom. Hi, buddy. Okay, and that is page 5.